Hello, friends. This is Becky with Becky Budgets, just coming on here as it is payday. I do apologize for coming in to record a little later. My husband's job has a new system, and for some reason they didn't release the paycheck this morning, but it came through at like 4 p.m. this afternoon. So I had to go ahead and do all of the calculations I do behind the scenes so that I could go ahead and film this. So let's go ahead and get started. We are doing week 1 of March. And I'm looking here because everyone's saying that March is a magic month for them, but I don't have it as a magic month. I'm always a little off with magic months. I think our April is a magic month. Because that last check is on the 30th and then our big bills come out on the 1st. So I'm very happy for all of you that do have a magic month this month. We're just not there, but that's okay. As I had projected, my paycheck did come in for about $4,100. It came in for $41.24 with 65 cents. My husband's paycheck, which is the last paycheck he's receiving at his current or at his old rate, his new position started this week. So next week's paycheck should be with his promotion. This one came in for $711.03. And then we did get the $500 from my dad to help us out with rent. When I add those three values together, we end up with an inflow total of $5,335.68. Moving down to our fixed expenses, rent came in for $2,448.88. The Upstart loans came in for $1,651.80. Allstate was $164.96. We did go ahead and transfer the $170 that was going towards our Barclay snowballs. Moving forward, I'm going to go ahead and not place it under our bills, but under extra debt. And I will annotate it under extra debt as preset. So that way I know what is preset from that paycheck or that bill that we're no longer paying to go to the snowball, and also any extra money that goes into the snowball so that they're different. Southwest came in for $1 less, so it was $162. And Excel wasn't as high as it was last month, but it was higher than what we had budgeted. So it was $255.38. I apologize if you can see these ink splatters on my arm. I went over to my dad's house today. They were having trouble with their printer, and we had to go ahead and clean the printer head. And they have one of those printers that you inject ink into it. So when I was taking out the ink, I got splatters all over my arm. Hopefully I didn't. Okay, so it equals $4,853.02. When we take the fixed expense total away from our inflow, that's going to leave us with $482.66. Moving down to our variable expenses, since we have 100 more than we had projected left over, I'm gonna put 100 towards food and 100 towards gas, since on this list, food and gas are our main priorities. We can do without having money in pets because we can start filling next month if we can't fill. Hubby and Becky, those are, commodities to help us get through all this. So they're not necessary. And eating out and miscellaneous, I feel like can take a little bit of a back burner as long as we have money for food and gas. So we're gonna go ahead and skip all the others and put $200 into our variable expenses. Taking $200 away from our leftover, we are left with $282.66. Let's see. We'll move that value over. We are going to go ahead and fill our sinking funds. So medical is going to get its new total of $50. Vet, household, car maintenance, and gifts will stay at $15 each. Vacation, the Microsoft renewal, car registration, and the emergency fund will all get $5. When I add those values together, it should equal $130. And $282.66 minus $130 gives us $152.66. I'm going to go ahead and bring that value down. And as always, I do these two sections out of order. I went ahead and transferred $106 into our Christmas fund, and then I transferred $26.50 into our moving fund. When I take 106 minus 26.50, that's going to leave us with 16 cents that are going into our buffer and $20 going into our snowball. I hope that makes sense to everybody. So 152.66 minus 20 is going to leave us with 132.66. To make sure that our values are correct, 106 plus 26.50 plus 16 does give us 132.66, which means we got our zero-based budget. As always, I do like to go ahead and check my math. So we have an inflow total of $5,335.68 minus $4,853.02 going towards bills, the $200 going towards our variable expenses, the $130 going into our sinking funds, the $20 going into our snowball, and the $132.66 going into our extra savings. And yes, my friends, that gets us to a zero-based budget. I wanted to go ahead and give you all an update on what's going on with the heat in our apartment. I did finally go into the office to figure out what was going on, and there is a 6-week back order on the coils that they need to fix our HVAC. That being said, my next question was, are we going to get any rent reimbursement for us not getting what we're paying for? And they told me that because they are doing everything in their power to get us heat, that we are not entitled to any recompense, and that we can reach out to our renter's insurance to see if they will set us up in a hotel. Now, after I heard that, I was floored because this is the first time I've been in an apartment complex that does not take care of heat. And of course, I'm not going to opt to use our renter's insurance. I don't need our premium going up, and I don't want to have to pay a deductible. Is it uncomfortable? Yes. Our space heaters only heat us right kind of at the area where they hit us. It's kind of hit or miss here in Colorado, whether it's going to be really cold or not. We are currently going through a little bit of a cold phase. I think the biggest issue is that with puppies that are trained to go outside, the cold contracts their bladders, much like they do to the cold does to me. I have found that I go to the bathroom a lot during the night, and our dogs have been having issues getting to their mat when they wake up in the morning having to go potty. So that is something that we have kind of been battling. I am glad that I have this time to be home with them so that it makes things a little easier. And I know my husband's getting a little annoyed, but we do have puppy pads going down the whole hallway from our bedroom to their puppy pad just in case. Other than that, we are all happy and healthy. So I cannot complain. I hope that each and every one of you is having an amazing end of your week. Thank you for taking the time to watch my content, and I'll see you tomorrow with our cash stuffing. Bye, friends.